A lot of my clients are very young. The United States is the only country in the world where we sentence 13-year-old children to die in prison. We have life imprisonment without parole for kids in this country. Only country in the world.
We shouldn't be the kind of country that has to reconcile itself to throwing away children.
When you get close to problems like that, when you hold kids like that, when you go into communities where there's suffering and despair and hopelessness, it will change you. Proximity is essential if we want to change the world.
You measure the health of your soul by how you treat the poor, the incarcerated, and the condemned. So I actually feel privileged to be able to stand next to condemned people, to serve the condemned, to serve the incarcerated, to serve the discarded and disfavored, because it's in that service that I feel the power of God most intensely. I believe we're more than the worst thing we've ever done.
Bryan often talks about the importance of narrative change and of proximity, proximate to those who are most demonized. And I think those are two core things that have stuck with me and really became part of the DNA of the CFSY. Just 3 months after I was hired at the campaign, the Supreme Court granted cert in Graham and Sullivan. And that meant we had to get ourselves organized and get to work.
To condemn a child of 13 or 14 or to any juvenile to die in prison is cruel, it's indecent, and cannot be reconciled with our principles and values.
Bryan was always very clear on a legal strategy he wanted to pursue and how we could work together around the country.
I remember watching CNN and reading the ticker tape and the court announcing that it was unconstitutional to sentence children to a mandatory term of life without possibility of parole. And you heard just yelling, screaming, joy. Bryan Stevenson galvanized us in ways that is just unimaginable. And we stand deeply grateful for what he has offered us.
There's always someone out there within every generation that's able to speak the truth in ways that most folks can't. And I think that person for us was Bryan. We're not perfect, and Bryan knows that, but he supports us in our journey. He makes sure that we're being seen and heard.
Thank you, Bryan.
Thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Bryan.
I just really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the work you do.
I appreciate everything you've done for us.
You gave me a lot of hope while I was incarcerated. You've always answered our letters, and we just appreciate so much the work that you've done that's given people like me a second chance.
Thank you, Bryan.
Bryan Stevenson has been an inspiration to many family members. When the court cases came down, it gave families hope. Families like me that felt that there was no possible way that our loved ones would be reconnected to society. And for that, we are eternally grateful.
You know, I think hope is our superpower. I mean, hope is the thing that gets you to stand up when others say sit down.
You have laid down your life literally for thousands of people like my son.
My husband was a benefactor of all of your work. He served 28 years and 8 months in prison, and he is home today because of you.
My son is Rob Barton, and he's home now after serving 30 years.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Bryan.
Bryan doesn't make a distinction between families of folks that are incarcerated or the survivors. He gathers and brings everyone together.
Bryan, thank you for everything. You had my back from the beginning and had our backs at the campaign and have ever since. Thank you.
Thank you for providing hope, for redefining what justice is, and showing us how to be change agents.
Thank you, Bryan, for believing that no child is born bad.
Thank you for having faith in our society's capacity for mercy and healing.
Bryan, it's happening. Look around you. There are people in this space right now who dreamed of the day of being able to just simply embrace you and to thank you. I know that many of the folks who were serving life without parole, who were hanging on for dear life, they're here. And I want you to understand that this is a moment of celebration, but it's also a moment to just simply say thank you. We love you, and we know you get honored all the time. We know that. But I hope that this experience is one that you carry with you forever, and just know that there's more to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Bryan.
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 I love you, brother. And I'd like to take this time to say thank you, Mr. Bryan.
Thank you, Mr. Bryan.
We need to find ways to embrace these challenges, these problems, the suffering. Because ultimately, our humanity depends on everyone's humanity.